Is there sound now? My chat phone is not working. Okay, so let me go through the spiel again, but this time with the phone on. Hello, my name is William, and this is Found in Japan. And I do live streams. I've been living in Japan for about 15 years. The other night, I was out for a walk with my wife, and we saw that there were some lanterns hanging up, and apparently there's a Sakura Matsuri. So I thought it might be nice for everybody to join along and see what this is all about. So. We just left Toga-Mikita Station here in the south part of Sakai City in Osaka Prefecture. The weather today is very nice, but unfortunately I do have to carry an umbrella as it is set to rain some more. But I've been to a couple of events here. I think a year ago or 2 years ago, I actually did a 4K ASMR video from here, and it was it did okay, but we have, this is Nishihara Koen and Sakura at night. Hello, Midibs konbawa over on Twitch. So right now I am simulcasting over onto Twitch. So if you're coming to me from Twitch, I'm on YouTube at .com/foundinjapan. Or if you want to watch on Twitch right now, I'm twitch.tv/foundinjapan. So we got some nice lights here. I really wanted to try to do this yesterday, but unfortunately by the time that I had walked from my house to the station to get over here, they actually had turned the lanterns off. So but I brought a light with me today. So this afternoon, I was actually hoping to go to a horseback riding and archery event, but due to some issues, the family time and the way it was working out and the rain, it was unfortunate that I could not. Oh, Dibble, thank you for moving over to YouTube. I do appreciate it. So this is the beginning of the park, and I think I actually did a walk here one time. This is Toga Walking Road, and it's 1,400 meters to the end where there is a bridge. But each of these lanterns feature a company that is a local supporter of this event. Some of them are big, some of them are small. If you can tell, some have older lanterns, some have newer ones. I actually have never noticed this before, even though I've been in this park, I can't count how many times. They used to have a really awesome summer festival here. Unfortunately, due to COVID, they had to stop doing it. So hopefully now that COVID is getting a little less changing things, we can maybe move back. Well, I used to do both horseback riding and archery, but not at the same time. Yeah, it's traditionally a thing done in Japan at like shrines and temples, and unfortunately, I just couldn't make it today. So as it gets dark down this way toward the end, I'm gonna go to the 1X so we can get a little bit better light. Hopefully the connection will hold. Off in the distance right now, I can actually hear a taiko group practicing, maybe getting ready for some summer festivals. But as Nightbot says right now, the current weather for Osaka City is mostly cloudy with a temperature of 52 degrees Fahrenheit or 11 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing slightly. I can just barely see my breath. I actually really like horseback riding. I grew up where a lot of people have horses, and I also like archery, particularly hunting and sport shooting. I used to work at a high school that was a sports school, and they actually had a very beautiful kyu dojo, which means Japanese archery dojo. Why, thank you, pilot. I appreciate that very much. I actually thought about getting into voiceover work for a little while, but alas, I never made my way to it. 'Tis a shame. I've joked with Lido that a couple of times that we should put together like a little voiceover company. Let's see if my light. So, you're listening to Osaka 305. Only the top hits in the rain. So today was Sunday, and because of the rain, nobody was out here having hanami. But I have a feeling, as I've said in previous videos, the Japanese school year ends in the end of March and doesn't pick up again until the beginning of April. So there probably will be quite a few people with small children who take the day off and come to hanami during the week. So I need to visit during Sakura season. Yeah, I actually am still quite the fan of ume or plum blossoms just because of the variety of colors and shapes. But sakura are also quite great. Again, thank you everybody for joining. I said I was going to try to start at 8. And I tried my best. I really did, but between dinner and Dashijima, one of my favorite TV shows, they're doing a competition right now where each contestant has to make it to a specific place, but they're only allowed to take 3,000 steps. So it's pretty funny to watch them try to trick their way around. Can you see my breath condensing? Now, let's get back up there to the lanterns. Ume are very lovely too. That is very true. Yeah, actually, October is my favorite time in Japan. It's warm, but not hot. The bugs are pretty much gone. It's very comfortable. I don't mind the heat in Japan. I love summertime. So some of my Canadian and UK friends get destroyed, but I'm really okay with it. I've been in summer, early fall, and late fall. Oh yeah. There's actually near here a exposed car lane, like a, what's it called? Ropeway. Train that goes up the side of a mountain to let you see the koyo, or momoji, the seasonal leaf changing. So, but anyways, let's get back to some sakura and lanterns, which is why we're here. There used to be quite a few kids that would come here and skateboard. And then a bunch of old people started to come congregate to keep them from doing it. And it was really sad. As the kids aren't doing anything horrible or bad, but just because it's skateboarding. Yeah, I was working outside in North Carolina, Charlotte heat. So this says here, Momoyama Dai Sakura Matsuri. So this area's name is Momoyama Dai. My trip, I left London 11th September. Left Japan. Wow. Ravisha, hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in and showing up. Seems we got lots and lots of streams and Sakura going on recently, as well as just general events. So I'm really happy to see that. Daniel and Yuka, as well as Nomadic Gaijin, were out yesterday having a Twitch event. It looked like a lot of fun. So, don't want to walk too fast, but I'm really glad that it is not raining, even though the ASMR rain would have been great. I'm sorry if this is so early for you or late, depending. As I said, I don't want to miss it, and the Sakura will be gone before we know it. Is there anything interesting? And see, we've got energy supplies or supplements, sports drinks, coffee, hot stuff, Firebrand coffee, not my favorite, milk tea, that's pretty good, lemon tea, nothing special. Ginger ale. Nothing I need to grab up, I don't think. Thought it might be going all that way. Might as well stay a while. That's very true. I saw the post. Okay, so we've walked 200 meters. Well, more than that, but what's really great about this path is that it is split. So there's a walking lane and a biking lane, and almost everybody sticks to that. So it's really comfortable and quite safe, even for little kids. I think I might like the Sakura better at nighttime when it's lit like this. Oh, the kanji, which you can't really see on the ground, say pedestrian, and the other one says bicycles. I really wonder how much it's going to affect viewership with the fact the audio was cut out. I might have to go back in and put a stamp in. I thought for sure my microphone's on. I gotta be more diligent about checking that. Oh, this is a local primary school with its dirt ground and gymnasium. If we keep walking and walking and walking, we will see more Sakura. Well, let's go this way and check out more lanterns. 4:48 p.m. here. Oh, wow. Let's see. Go light. As always, thank you, Nightbot. You like me, I like you, you like the stream. How about you like that like button? If you're watching on the replay and you think this is interesting and want to learn more about things found in Japan, consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell and leave a comment of what you'd like to see or learn about here on the channel. I like walking at night or very early morning. I used to be a very, very bad college student. And as a very bad college student, I would stay up for very extended amounts of time, like 3 days. And I would go with my roommate on walks around campus at 1 or 2 in the morning. And it was always fun and games until the campus police would stop us and ask us what we're doing. But I always loved those 1 or 2 in the morning walks with my buddy. It was some good times. We had some really interesting, often stupid conversations, but if you're wondering, this is where the picture came from the other day. That is the thumbnail for this video. I like walking in open areas. That's very nice. I used to not like walking so much, but I like walking a lot more than I like running. It feels really weird that I don't have a mask on. I said that in the stream a day or 2 ago where I went to a different park. I used to ride the L home from concerts in Chicago at 2 or 3 a.m. Wow. Was that not scary for you? I don't like taking public transportation after 10 if I can help it. I always feel like such a loser because I live in Osaka City and so many people, foreigners, wanted to come here and experience life in Japan, and I'm at home at like 9. That was even before I was married and had kids. I'm just not much of a out at night type person. 1 or 2 in the morning after a few drinks. Stupid conversations. That's how it goes. But as always, I really appreciate everybody that is here and has joined the stream or watched it on the replay. It really does mean a lot. We are almost at 500 subscribers, and due to some recent videos, we're getting close to 1,000 watch hours, so it's going really good. So with my mustache on, say, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you didn't know, this is how I really talked back in the day. Kidding, I never really had that hard of an accent, but where I'm from, that's how everybody talks. This is what I was talking about, this event right here. So I actually didn't know about it until Friday night. It is now Sunday, and unfortunately, like I said, we had family stuff. But if you go back and check the stream, I think it's looking for Sakura in Shinhinodai Park. I actually saw it. So we're gonna walk back up because even though I don't like going the same way, I want to get more lanterns. 38 subs needed. That is true. It's really interesting to see the flares that are coming off of my camera lens cover. Like I said in my stream the other day, what I really like about this kind of stuff is that a lot of people think, you know, you have to go to Tokyo, but this is just a little suburb in Osaka where a tree has got cut down but decided to bloom anyway. I love it. This right here is actually a lake. It's a water reservoir, a man-made lake, but give this another day or two and all these sakura are gone. I may have to come back and try to take some slow motion video. It's not good, Hodge. I don't fit into the academic world. If you want to do something built, you're screwed. Strangely enough, here's a nice sakura. I hate English, like not the language, studying English. I have variable issues that make learning and using English in a written format very difficult. So I had horrible grades in English when I took the SAT for college. For anybody who doesn't know, it's like the standardized academic test. I had very high marks in math and science, but quite poor marks in social studies, social sciences, and English. And I got into engineering school, and then I find out a majority of my classes are math and writing reports. Luckily, I had a great teacher in high school who taught me how to write really good reports and be very informative with my writing. So actually in like my English 101, like beginning English class in college, lots of people failed because of plagiarism. My teacher was really a stickler about plagiarism and about what's it called? Notations and citations and stuff. So luckily my teacher in school had taught me that. Ravisha, my mother language, as we'd say back where I'm from, is English. I speak American. So my native language is English, but I grew up with a high concentration of Latin American people and people from South America who speak Spanish due to migration and working on farms. So I actually like Spanish a lot. I tried to study on my own. I studied German in high school, but mein Deutsch ist nicht sehr gut. I don't remember any of it. I tried to learn a little Turkish for a little while, but in college I really focused in and studied Nihongo. So ほぼほぼ日本語で 1日外使ってができる。もう何年間かかったな。10年間、15年間、15年間ぐらい。It took about 15 years, everyday Japanese usage to get me to where I am now. But then again, I'm a horrible student and horrible with focusing and ADHD and all that kind of stuff. Spoken English is great. My written English, not so much. Yeah, if you ask me to spell some very basic words, I am just screwed. It was pretty funny though, because my wife, who's Japanese, and I met in college, and she had other Japanese friends, and I would help them write papers, but just because I guess my ADD helps me just write about things I didn't know about but sound nice. So I helped lots of people write their papers. I didn't write it for them. I did help them though. It's auch nicht gut. My wife studied Chinese and ancient Japanese, so she's really interested in kanji and stuff. She also, for work, has visited lots of Southeast Asian countries, so I enjoyed learning some Vietnamese, which was hard, and I remember none of it when I went to Vietnam. Of course, Korean TV and Korean music is probably no. So Japan is not really strict on leashing laws, so that dog was with those two ladies. Oh. Yeah, dyslexia does not help. I actually heard it explained very interestingly the other day that the way a dyslexic person's brain works is that letters and objects are rendered 3D in their brain. So, for example, for me, A, P, D, G, H are all like the same shape. So I have a very specific way of writing them by hand, and sometimes I don't see words on paper, like the contrast white to black is too hard, so I sometimes don't see the words themselves. It makes it hard for learning kanji, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Well, there, just gotta learn your Japanese. Right, Mickey? That's right, Goofy. 私の日本語全然 Not at all, huh? We'll put you guys on the ultra wide and do a slow spin. Oh man, you lose a lot of. So we're gonna let the AI light adjust here. So it's only been 30 minutes since we started, and I'm kind of interested personally on where that taiko noise is coming from. So if you guys are willing to stick around, I'm going to do a little more walking. the way it was described why people with dyslexia have bad short-term memory, but their long-term memory is really good. Yeah, I don't know. My issue is with attention deficit disorder is that I don't have patience with myself and with things that I can't do. So maybe that's why I never learned how to spell properly, but my wife is always amazed. Well, we'll be flipping the TV channels or something and ooh, blurry. Let's get out the light, guys. The camera don't know where we are. Hold on 1 second, please. Un momento, por favor.